What up, y'all? It's AlexThuhLion. It's been a minute since I made videos. Been a minute since I did music reviews. Been a minute since I did any type of content, but here I am. I'm back. And I'm ready to do content. You know what I mean? I'm ready to get back into this. It's been a minute, but I'm here. And straight to it, I want to talk a little UFC. And I'm here to talk about the rumors that's going around, which is Kevin Holland versus Michael Venom Page. Michael Venom Page was a Bellator fighter, and he was a free agent for a minute. Michael Venom Page is a freak athlete, right? He bounces around, does a little boxing, does a little bare knuckle. His bread and butter is MMA. Son's a dancer. He derived from dancing. Like, you know what I mean? He's a fluent dude, and he's like one of one. You know what I mean? One of one. He's definitely a monster. His movement is crazy. It's just sick. You know what I mean? It's completely sick. And to see these two go against each other, you got Kevin Holland, who in itself is like a one of one in itself. His movement, he talks during the fight. You know what I mean? He knows how to talk while he's giving it up in the fight. And it just makes for a good fight. I didn't see Michael Venom Page going against Kevin Holland off rip. I thought MVP would have went up against like a Stephen Thompson. But I may be wrong, but wasn't Michael Venom Page a welterweight at some point? I'm not too sure, but I know this fight would take place in the middleweight division, and I'm not going to sit here and make a pick. You know what I mean? Definitely not going to make a pick, because you got MVP coming over from Bellator, and who knows if he can compete with these UFC guys. You heard? These UFC guys are on a different level. So this is going to be a good test to see where MVP is at. Do I think he's going to style on Kevin Holland the way he's done on some opponents in the past? I don't see it happening. I don't. Because if he could have, he would have did it against Mike Perry in that bare knuckle fight. But he didn't. So it just goes to show you that, you know, there's some levels of competition that UFC holds, opposed to Bellator and maybe even PFL. So it's gonna be a sight to see these two show off. And I don't know, man. I'm hoping MVP does get the win, because I've always been a fan. I've always been a fan of MVP. You know, I wanted him to be in the UFC way before Bellator had rumors of shutting down and stuff like that. But we gotta see. It's to be seen. It's to be determined. But yeah, man. I mean, Kevin Holland is a beast in himself. You know, I know he got manhandled by Hamza Shamayev, but I mean, who doesn't kind of get manhandled by Hamza Shamayev? We seen what Hamza did to Usman, right? We seen what Hamza did to Usman. So, you know, Usman had a little bit of a problem, but Usman took that fight on what, a week notice or something like that. So who's to know what could really happen if Usman has the opportunity to rest up, prepare, and everything against Hamza? We will never know unless they run it up again, but I don't see that happening. So I don't know. And excuse if you can't hear me and stuff. This is my old grills. I'm about to get my new grills set up and stuff like that. But for now, we're going to rock with this. We're going to rock with the grills I got, and that's it. You know, if not, you ain't got to watch me. It's all good. But, so, you know, this fight that's taking place between MVP and Kevin should be taking place in January. you know, and I personally can't wait. I personally can't wait, and I can't wait to see where these two fighters go off of a win against each other, because you got MVP coming in from Bellator. I feel like if Kevin beats him, it's kind of the stigma of, okay, a UFC fighter turned off the lights on a Bellator star, you know. So Kevin doesn't have that much to win off of this, even though MVP is a beast, like I said. But Kevin ain't really got much to win. MVP needs to shut this dude's lights off. If he doesn't shut his lights off, he needs to style on him. I'm talking about style on him. Like, do that crazy dancing shit he be doing with his arm and shit. Think. He need to straight go ham on him. He need to go hard. You know what I mean? He really got to make an example out of Kevin. And that'll put him on notice. You know, that'll put everyone on notice. You know, going against Kevin Holland and styling on him. You know what I mean? Because if he could style on Kevin in his stand-up, the way that Hamza styles in his own way on Kevin in the wrestling department, if MVP could do that in the stand-up, yeah, we're going to see MVP shoot up in rankings easy, quick. He's going to get some good fights quick, like that. But I don't have a horse in this race. I really don't care who wins. I'm just excited to see the fight. And again, this is all the rumor. Nobody really knows what's going to happen. Nobody really knows if this is official yet. I don't think the UFC released any information on this, but it's all speculation from what I know. So, word. Again, listen, my name's AlexThuhLion, and UFC isn't the only thing I'm talking about. I basically cover a lot of different topics. It's what I used to do back in 2020 during COVID. I used to do music reviews and everything, but I'm back and I'm starting things over. I lost my whole fan base, and so I'm starting from scratch. You know, whether one person watched this or 100, whatever, I really don't care. This is what I love to do. I've always loved to do this. I just went through hard times, but I'm back and I'm here to stay, you know. So look out for me. Subscribe, definitely subscribe. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. You heard? ATL getting at y'all. Peace.